On June 12, 2025, Air India flight AI-171 prepared for its routine journey from Ahmedabad to London Gatwick. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner, carrying 230 passengers and 12 crew, lifted off under the afternoon sun. Moments after takeoff, the aircraft struggled to gain altitude, never rising above 425 feet. Onlookers saw the plane flying dangerously low, engines roaring in distress. In the cockpit, Captain Sumit Sabharwal and First Officer Clive Kunder issued a desperate mayday, then silence. The plane veered toward the city, crashing into BJ Medical College just 3 kilometers from the airport. The impact unleashed a massive fireball, sending black smoke skyward and scattering wreckage across the campus and nearby homes. The explosion transformed a place of healing into a disaster zone. Emergency sirens wailed as responders rushed to the scene. The devastation was total. Metal, concrete, and lives lost in an instant. For the 242 people on board, a journey meant for London ended in tragedy within minutes. The city of Ahmedabad was left reeling, its skyline marked by smoke and sorrow. The routine had become unthinkable. The passenger list reflected a global community. 169 Indians, 53 British, and others from Portugal and Canada. In a moment, 241 of 242 lives on board were lost, along with at least 33 more on the ground. The crash struck a dining hall and residences, claiming students, doctors, and families. Among the victims, former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani and British couple Jamie and Fiongal Greenlaw Meek, known for their activism. The tragedy's reach was international, its pain deeply personal. Identification was agonizing, with DNA needed for hundreds of remains. Families waited in anguish, their lives forever changed. The human cost was measured in shattered futures and broken hearts. Amid the devastation, one story of survival emerged. Vishwaskumar Ramesh, seated in 11A, managed to escape through a dislodged emergency exit. Injured but alive, he was the sole survivor among 242 on board. His account offered rare insight into the chaos and the razor-thin line between life and death. Ramesh's survival was called a miracle, a glimmer of hope in a sea of loss. His story captivated the nation and aided investigators. Yet, his journey forward would be marked by both gratitude and grief. He lived, while all others, including his brother, did not. As rescue gave way to investigation, India's AAIB led a global team to uncover the cause. The black box, found on a nearby rooftop, became the key to understanding the disaster. Its data would reveal the aircraft's final moments: altitude, speed, engine performance. Early theories pointed to catastrophic engine failure or flap malfunction, possibly hinted at by previous passenger complaints. The crash, the first major loss of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, drew intense scrutiny. Every detail, maintenance, pilot actions, air traffic control, was under review. The goal to find answers for grieving families and prevent future tragedies. The world watched, demanding accountability and change. The investigation was not just about this flight, but the safety of all who fly. In the ashes, the search for truth began. In the aftermath, Air India and the government pledged transparency and support. Compensation was promised to victims' families, and rebuilding aid to the college. Prime Minister Modi visited the site, meeting survivors and grieving families. India's aviation regulator ordered urgent safety checks on all similar aircraft. The crash exposed gaps in oversight, sparking calls for reform across the industry. The tragedy forced a reckoning. Rapid growth must be matched by rigorous safety. The lessons of AI-171 will shape aviation policy for years, a legacy written in loss and resolve. The hope that such a disaster is never repeated.